Spirit kitties. Yin Village. Auburn Rascal. Ooh. We'll pop up to the temple and then we'll go continue with the other guy's quests. You know, for all my complaint about FF14, my issue is just that it's not accurately translated. The world you see in FF14, as it is as a standalone thing, like in English FF14, the world we went through, is fine. What we got was fine by itself. As a translation of another work, it was dog shit, but as a thing in its own right, it was fine. Just saying that much. Woodurge when?
Speak up.
I heard the wrestler never ever takes his mask off. What if he gets what he does if his nose gets itchy? You call those strong arms. Ah, I have bruises that have more muscle in them. Sure, whatever you say, Tubbs. Ooh, and here's another reading. Hey, folks. And here, halfway through the Temple of the White Tiger, is this one. The Emperor's Burden, Part 6. It was at this very location, 10,000 years ago, that Shahao, the last Emperor of Pandaria, defeated the Shah of Anger, the Shah of Hatred, and the Shah of Violence. From the Book of Burdens, Chapter 19. Confident and fearless, Emperor Shahao thought nothing could stop him. But the urging of the Red Crane, he sought out the counsel of the White Tiger, the Spirit of Strength. The White Tiger saw in Shahao a dangerous recklessness that often accompanies those with no fear. He gathered together the greatest warriors of Pandaria to test the Emperor. Emperor Shahao was given a 10-foot pole and was challenged to strike one of the warriors. For hours they fought, but the warriors were too quick, too nimble for the untrained Emperor. He grew angry, he cursed, and finally broke the staff over his knee. Humbled, the Emperor asked the White Tiger what was wrong, and learned that his own passions had made him weak. So Pandaria Shahao would have to combat his own anger, hatred, and violence. The Monkey King sprang into action and carved 3 masks. The Emperor wore each mask in turn, and with the help of his friends, as well as all the greatest warriors of Pandaria, the Shah of Anger, the Shah of Hatred, and the Shah of Violence were defeated and imprisoned beneath the ground. The Emperor was forever changed, and as he set forth on the final leg of his journey, he was a creature of patience, love, and peace. Honestly, his whole journey seems questionable. He's like bleaching himself at various straits. And to be honest, there's time where violence isn't required. Bleaching yourself off it just locks you out of needed tool. So it just seems unhealthy. The Jade Serpent did make reference that Shahao made mistakes, and it's finally come time to deal with them.
Half of the Vale lies in ruin. These outsiders have been more destructive than the Manted and the Mogul combined.
Give us a chance to put things right.
great tiger, the strangers from beyond the mists. They cannot be trusted. The wreckage in the Jade Forest can attest to this.
One sad thing and one critique I have to levy against Miss Pandaria Classic is that while they have restored the see this place? This is the restored this is the original version of Veil of Eternal Blossom or of Eternal Spring. There's water still here. This pagoda is not defiled, not smashed. The statues are still intact. This isn't shell corrupted. You know, like, this is the original version of it, and you get access to the Golden Lotus quests and whatnot. If you go to Veil of Eternal Blossoms now, you don't get access to those. You're locked out permanently from the faction. When they changed its zone and had it reflected for everyone, regardless of your current progress in it, they also changed the characters' dialogues to reflect it. The half Veil lies in ruins. That has not happened yet. That hasn't happened yet.
Just a chance to put things right.
Great tiger, the strangers from beyond the mists. They cannot be trusted.
That's a new line. Like for us, that hasn't happened yet. That happens in the final patch. Let me start this point again. Basically, in the final patch, the Veil gets defiled by thanks to Garrosh. When that happened, they changed it so for everyone, the Veil is inherently defiled. Whether or not you've dealt with the Thunder King, whether or not if you're just progressing through it for the first time, you'll get dialogue referring to the destruction of the Veil, such as there and such as back in the other place where we tried the tea. The characters refer to it, and during that tea vision, you see the Veil defiled. Go have a look at the remix if you want to see that. So here in Pandaria Classic, where the Veil has yet to be defiled, we're still hearing the dialogue from the last patch of Pandaria, where it has been defiled. So he's talking about half the Veil being destroyed. The others were saying about the dream not being right. That's because they're showing a phase 1 and a phase 3 of Pandaria and mixing them together. They're showing the Veil from phase 1 and they're showing character reactions from phase 3. It's an annoying mix, and it is something I'm kind of annoyed about, because like I would like to show you the full OG Pandaria, but it's not possible. Here in Pandaria Classic, they've decided to mix the start and the end, so you don't get the full reaction and conversation, the proper reactions and conversations you should be getting. You're getting like the phase 1 Veil and phase 3 comments, so you're getting comments for things that haven't happened yet. And honestly, I don't think that they should have done that in the first place. When you have people questing through Pandaria for the first time and suddenly Garrosh has destroyed the Veil before the doors have even opened, how the fuck did he do that? That makes no sense. So they're not getting the proper experience and story. And just like we aren't right now. So they shouldn't have changed it to affect everyone. They should have done it at a later stage, you know. They couldn't base it on level, because that's the last level of the zone. You get into that zone at 90. It's a level 90 zone, so it wouldn't work there. But they should have, like, maybe when you defeat Thunder King, like, couch it on that. But then again, when you move on from Pandaria, then you're not going to get to Duke Thunder King, you know? So you're not going to get to see the final phase of the place. So it swings and roundabouts. It's annoying. One thing around that they could do Remember FF14? How you can do random dungeons and you get like rewards and whatnot for doing it, and it's like one of the better ways of leveling. But it also means you end up being thrown back into doing lower level dungeons. So, like, say if they had that in WoW, you could randomly end up doing Dead Mines, or you could randomly end up doing like Maradon. You know, you get some like nice reward for it, but you end up doing the like old dungeons. Similarly, you can end up doing old raids. So that'll be one way to see about getting it done. Lobies can sign up to do the raid, and people can sign up to do a random thing, and end up getting put in to do that raid.
Half of the
If it's just saying it's an LFR difficulty, wouldn't be too bad.
outsiders have been more destructive than the Manted and the Mogul combined.
There's more to this. Give us a chance to put things right.
Great Tiger.
Paladin, I'm glad you're here. The Veil of Eternal Blossom is a legendary among the parents Darren. It's a place of great healing, if folks would believe, but the Horde War Chief has done some to Veil, some terrible. We need to get in there. So again, this is the Phase 3 quest text. It's not what's after happening in the original. It's wrong. So I'll read out the OG text to you. Yeah, someone else is noting that they forgot to return the dialogue to initial state. Someone here does have some of the comments from the original. Zyder Harmony says, I've seen them with my own eyes. Mogul Legion storming the Veil in force. We're not trained for mass combat. Anduin Rin says, the Alliance, and even the Horde, we can help you. Taranzu, Great Tiger, the strangers from beyond the mists, they cannot be trusted. Wreckage and Jade Force can attest to this. Sadly, Wowhead does not have the original version of this quest. Wowpedia does. And a ton of ads. Here it is. Original description. Have you heard the news, traveler? After thousands of years, the Golden Lotus have petitioned the Celestials to open the gates to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Even now, there's a human prince within the White Tiger Temple arguing that you and the other races from beyond the mists should be allowed within. The temple is the northeast of Pandaria. Maybe you can convince the White Tiger to allow you inside. It's truly a historic moment. Klaus, I'm glad you're here. The Pandaria tell of a legendary place, the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. It's a place of great healing if locals have believed. Between the destruction of the Cataclysm and the horrors of this life-forsaken war, Vale may be our best hope for healing the wounds of the world. We need to get in there. And then the NPC dialogue is what I've already read out to you. But they should never have updated it. They should have found a way to phase it better. Having it pre-destroyed before the place even opened kind of ruins the flow of the whole thing. But at the same time, I don't know when they would have been a good place to set it. Like, putting it after a raid, putting it after that is, you know, questionable. But at the same time, just having it there from the change from the get-go ruins the story on people, ruins the flow, you know? Because you're starting at, you know, you're starting early on in the story, and that you're suddenly being confronted with end of story content, you know? It's not right.
Stay safe.
Nobody's allowed into the Vale without the approval of the August Celestials. Zwan, the White Tiger, appears ready to listen to me. But Terranzu, the Shadow Pan, is reluctant to let the Alliance or Horde anywhere near the Vale after what's happened. All that's happened. Maybe you can help me make my case. Speak to White Tiger on behalf. Be careful. May set a number of challenges before you.
I will see you soon.
The journey is long, but well worth traveling.
Another stranger from beyond the mists. Soon they will overwhelm this continent. Where do we draw the line?
I think this is the original tank.
Our aid. We can help you rebuild the Vale.
No, this is different.
We have witnessed your help in the Jade Forest. This horde, this alliance of yours, you have no control over your own nature. You leave misery in your wake.
10,000 years ago, the last Pandaren Emperor came seeking my advice. He too was filled with conflict. Let us see if you are correct, Terran. Let us see how this stranger deals with turmoil of the soul.
It's too far away.
See, they are filled with it.
And you're not.
We are fighters, but we come from a violent land. We fought off demons. We fought off death. We even fought against the very
Well,
enemy.
apparently, Mr. Polearm over there is a pacifist.
That's still retarded.
They are
That
strong.
spell isn't ready.
There is much
yet.
they can teach us.
Cast that.
The Harmonious is the leader of the Golden Lotus.
Spell isn't ready. yet.
We can agree it is noble to fight for a righteous cause, to defend home or family. But what of vengeance? What of anger? I sense these emotions run deep in this one.
Anger is a part of all of us. Yes. We
I can't
value
cast that
control.
yet.
The orcs
That's
were once
still
driven
retarded.
solely by
I
anger.
can't cast
They
that.
lived in a state
That's
of
still
bloodlust.
retarded.
They conquered it.
All you seek to conquer
spell
is
isn't
each
ready.
other.
Yeah.
To live without anger
still
is not to live at all. It is ours to overcome. In defeating our anger, we draw great strength.
I agree with the harmonious.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that.
Well spoken. The strangers from beyond the mists have no shortage of passions, but let us see if they indeed control them. Beyond the anger lies hatred, the wellspring of all misery. What is this? Your hatred has a face.
That looks just like
See how
Garrosh
these
Hellscream.
outsiders
I need to
hate
get
one
closer.
another. They wear their hatred to battle and carry it to their graves.
I'm out of range.
No, that's not true.
That's still red.
There is so much more to us than this.
How interesting. They bring much to
I
our
can't
lives,
cast that.
but they also bring the shadow
Spell
of
isn't
war.
ready. I can't cast that.
Come, I swear it. And old hatreds
That's
will go
still
away.
retarded.
You have to believe me.
It's too far away.
I wonder what a horde he sees.
I can't cast that. That's still retarded.
And
That's still retarded.
and was it Garrosh in the original? Or are we hating him because of what he did to the Veil?
I need to get closer. I can't cast that.
This one has indeed proven mastery over anger. Between the young cub's words and the actions of this hero, I think I understand. Those from beyond the mists are hardened by battle. They are scarred, yes, but they have learned much. I trust them.
It's just Garrosh is a very like
You are making a terrible mistake.
It is decided. The Veil of Eternal Blossoms shall remain open. The transgressions of the outsiders have been great, but I see in them the capability to right what has been wrong.
Thank you, Mr. White Tiger. You will see. I believe that my people and the Horde are essentially good.
I will consult the others. Meet me at the gates.
Can you believe the majesty of this place? Be careful.
But I wonder if you have ever met our war chief.
that's one hell of a diss there from Sunwalker to Tesco. But again, like Garrosh was a very passive figure. Like if you're not a hoarder, you're not going to see Garrosh much. So like as an alliance member, the most you've seen of Garrosh has been like the vision you got of him at the start of Pandaria. Of him, like, you know, when you break into Warwalker's house and, you know, steal one of his rings. That's all you've seen of Garrosh. So, from a player standpoint, it's really weird to see your character hating the guy to the point the Shah takes his form. It makes no sense. It makes a sense from like a story standpoint here with what's going on with these guys, but it doesn't make sense from like a character standpoint. Again, it makes more sense kind of now in phase 3, but you shouldn't be doing this quest in phase 3. So yeah, the thing is a bit of a mess and a muddle.
Well
Have you
spoken.
ever seen such a place?
The strangers from beyond the mists have no shortage
Oh,
of passion.
player?
But let us see
It's
if
phasing.
indeed control
You did it, Ezek. The White Tigers agreed to allow us to accompany the Pandaria into the Veil of Turn Blossoms.
the
No.
wellspring of all.
Oh, I've actually, no, I've reset this.
What is this? Your
Okay.
has a face.
We're far from home, friend.
Wouldn't miss this road, Ezek, and neither should you.
Garrosh, help scream.
Head, read it yourself.
Be careful.
Carry it to their graves.
No. No, that's not true. There is so much more to us than this.
How interesting. They bring much to our land, but they also bring the shadow of war.
Peace will come. I swear it. And old hatreds will go away. You have to believe me.
What's yours?
Finally. Crunchies, munchies and crunchies for a most happy sale. You buy? I wouldn't mind a crunchy right now. By gates they meant gates, yeah. We'll head there eventually. But yeah, that's one issue I'll levy against Pandaria Classic, is that they forgot to turn back the settings. Like they're showing phase 3 character reactions and quests to that should be at phase 1 right now. You know what? I'm gonna have to head to bed. It's getting late. I know I didn't record for long, but it's just how it is right now. I do hope you've enjoyed. Till then.